William Whalen here for GetMoreSports.com, and the USC Trojans had their first breakout year under head coach Andy Enfield this past season, making it to the NCAA tournament, competing in the Pac-12 conference for much of the season, and so much of this has been due to the recruiting that he has done. He and his staff have really changed things. Obviously at USC, and found a way to get back into the living rooms of Southern California prospects, but that's not all. They've also gone national a bit. This next season, though, is where so many expect Enfield and company to make their biggest jump, to make the jump from turning things around, learning how to win, and all of a sudden being a favorite. Because USC is going to have a target on their back next season. Obviously, springing forward on the Pac-12 this season with the likes of Jordan McLaughlin, Julian Jacobs, Nikola Jovanovic, Benny Boatwright, so many names that came into the season as recognizable, but maybe not feared. Going into next year, they're certainly not taking anybody by surprise. The USC Trojans, though, have to deal with the possible loss of Julian Jacobs, who has been their starting combo guard for much of the season. Him and Jordan McLaughlin made up one of the most dynamic backcourts, not only in the Pac-12, but certainly in the country. The athletic prowess, the energy that Julian Jacobs brought to the floor could be missed because he has announced his intentions to declare for the NBA draft. Now, it looks like, at least right now, he's simply going to be he's going to be getting a grade from NBA GMs, NBA scouts, and see where he would go. Not planning on signing with an agent just yet. But so many NBA mock drafts have shown him as a possible early second-round pick, maybe a guy that can sneak in to the first round with great workouts, a guy who's obviously going to impress people with his athleticism and his defensive intensity. If he comes back, you're looking at USC as a possible preseason top 15 team. If he doesn't, there's a few more questions surrounding this lineup. But as always, they're bringing in another round of good recruits. Jordan Matthews is certainly a guy who can have an immediate impact if he plays a spot role. Elijah Stewart maybe moving into more of a role this next year. Obviously, Benny Boatwright, the signs that he showed, the progress that he showed as the year went on. USC's primed for a big jump next year. But that big jump and those expectations also come with the possibility that a flop will really create a different kind of atmosphere around USC and put Andy Enfield in a lot more pressure, possibly even on the college basketball hot seat.